All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for another night here of Dakota Collegiate Rocket League action. We are up to Season 8 here. And it's been a long time coming here since we've had, 8 seasons in a row. And again, we've got 3 series tonight here, back to back to back. And for whatever reason, Chemic, I don't actually know. They're all Div C, and hands down, the most streamed division has been Div C. No other team apparently wants to be streamed. They don't bother to even put their names in the basket, so we'll just keep going with FC, I guess.
I mean, hey, if no one else wants their clips streamed, then I mean, why not?
It doesn't make sense, but you know what? It is what it is. But like I said, we have 3 matches here for you, all in Div C, and we have a very, very rare situation here, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little scared. We have a team that has decided to go back-to-back games here. We have Chat Disabled, who is part of the K-Tools Kittens Club, had decided to go back-to-back with this week's match and their ASAP match. Currently, they did lose last week, so they're sitting at 0-1 right now. And they want to go back-to-back, which the last time it happened on stream, it did not go well for that team, and they ended up dropping both games. And the interesting part is, actually, the third caster for the night is going to be Futago, who is on that team. So here's either going to be ecstatic or... I'm gonna kill him if we go 0-3 tonight, boys. I'm just saying. And yes, Izord, it is in fact exactly that. I have way too much crap in my drawers, and I had 20 minutes of spare time, so I set it up. So you'll have to see throughout the night what I ended up cooking at the software here. But regardless, anyways, we have a match here tonight. Like I said, Chat Disabled versus Greek Squad. And Kemek, do you know anything about any of these teams to start off?
I'm gonna be honest. I have dropped the ball on DCRL this semester. I know nothing. I don't know who's in what division. I don't know who's on what team. I know nothing.
Fair enough. Well, let me help you out a little bit here. All right, let's swap over. We'll look at the Div C standings so far, and I'll be honest. Right now, Greek Squad's looking really, really damn good. I'm a little scared by my team. So I'm going to let you cook, and as you're kind of first digesting this, what is standing out to you for this Greek Squad team? Greek Squad?
I mean...
That's confusing, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. I don't know. Greek Squad, they look to be going really well. I'd be interested to see what their gameplay is, considering they don't have the highest goals. They're not even top... Oh, no, they are 5th. They're 5th in goals from what I can see. Tied on assists, goals against. I don't know. It looks like a really feast or famine team. I think that's the best way I can put it. Sure. Yeah, even though they're 2-0 on record. So.
Okay. Interesting. I'll take that. I'll take that as something here. It is, again, I actually ended up ranking this team as my #1 team in Div C. And so far, happy with that prediction, which is unfortunate because I am kind of expecting them to win tonight here for the first match here. Because they had been really, really dominant. Philandro, their captain, was a 3rd round in Div B last season, ended up making LAN. Didn't exactly have the best LAN performance with his team, but still definitely got some good exposure to that. And now he's here as a captain. And like I said, so far, it's been working out pretty well for him. And then, like I said, moving over, check on the stats here for this Chat Disabled. I mean, again, it's been 1 game. You can't necessarily tell a lot here, but by the end of tonight for this Chat Disabled team, whether they're sitting 2-1 and they figured a lot out, or they could unfortunately be 0-3, and life gets pretty tricky pretty quickly, especially with our LAN qualifying format, where they're going to get 1 shot at playoffs then to make LAN if they do continue with that poor trajectory. But they got time to turn it around, but it needs... This is a do or die night tonight that they're crazy enough to do 2 games back to back.
Yeah, I mean, these first games, they don't show a lot on stats, but boy, are they the most impactful, I think. It sets the tone on what your team needs to work on throughout the entire season and what your biggest challenges are.
Yeah. I'll try to disagree on that one. So, let us look at here's Greek Squad individual stats first. And it's kind of interesting because as far as the team goes, it is such a well-rounded team. Stats-wise, I mean, goals, their captain has a little bit more. MJ Woods will completely tied. Assists, they're all very similar. Saves per game, fairly similar. Shots per game, very similar. Like, this is such a team-oriented team. And also, you have MJ, who ended up winning it last season. So you've got a lot of good chemistry on this team with a lot of good experience.
Yeah, I mean, MJ has been probably one of the highest performing lower ranked players that I've seen ever since joining DCRL, right? MJ, he's just been so dominant in the ranks that he's been put in. I think it's almost a little unfair. I think this is going to be Woods' second season playing DCRL, if I remember correctly, but still a very solid player. I believe captain of SDSU's JV or yellow team. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but still. And Philandrew, Div B experience, LAN experience, right? So it's hard to vote against him.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny you say that voting against him. I'm looking at the predictions right now, which are up for 2.5 minutes. It is 97% Greek Squad's favor here. So if you guys want some chance to get some channel points here, the payout is going to be 25-1. You guys have 2 minutes left to get your predictions in. I am, in fact, going with the Greek Squad. I think I got the right button, right? Yeah, I got that right. I'm trying to take a photo fair which one which. But regardless here, looking at the stats of this other squad in chat disabled here, is not as much team-oriented here. Obviously, they got their captain, Mr. Frosty Nick, getting a goal per game here, and love to see that. But shots per game, everything else, I mean, shooting percentage, it looks pretty solid. I'll take it.
Yeah, I don't know. Chat disabled, led by Frosty Nick. Big Dig in second, and Futago, the man who plans to be playing this game for 3 hours tonight. Braver than most, I'd say. But I don't know. I feel like this team definitely has the ringer to go through, right? They have to go through probably the best team in Div C right now, and then have to go play another series immediately afterwards. So
I just want to point out, Tater Tot says I just put 10K on chat disabled because I'm so confident. I'm going to disagree. There is no 10K here. All right, Tater Tot, put your money where your mouth is. I want to see that 10K on chat disabled. Everyone wants them to put, everyone wants someone to put money on this chat disabled squad so they can, you know, allegedly take it. But hey, you know what? The payouts can go be crazy here. So either way, I just want to make sure everyone good, and then we'll be getting into this game. But do you have any final predictions? I do have Greek Squad taking this one. I do think it's probably going to be a 3-0 or a 3-1. But again, I'm hoping that Chat Disabled can at least get a win out of the two tonight. But definitely going against the number 1 seed so far is going to be a very tough uphill battle.
Yeah. I think just for Chat Disabled's sake, they need someone in their side, in their corner. So I'm gonna go Chat Disabled in 5. I'm gonna be honest with it. I'm not gonna say Chat Disabled in 3, completely blow them out of the water. But I'll at least be there to support, because I think this team, it's not bad. Right, if you think about it, it's not bad. Frosty Nick, Dig, and Futago, those aren't bad players.
No, that's why I drafted them. I'm just waiting for them.
Thinking about them combined is definitely going to be an event. So,
an event indeed, as we are going to be kicking this one off. Overlay, doing what the overlay is supposed to do, and whatever. There we go. I'm figuring it out. But regardless. We are going to be having 3 games tonight here, back to back to back. And like I said, Chat Disabled is going to be doing what many people don't want to do, which is play 2 games in a row on stream. But again, they could have an amazing night, win the first game. They could win 2. They could be sitting 2-1 on the season. They'd be very, very happy. So this is going to be a massive, massive night for this Chat Disabled squad here. But Greek Squad, again, they are currently 2-0 right now, and they are looking to make that 3-0 on the season.
Yeah, hopefully Dig gonna try and put one on. Gonna be sent off to the side by MJ. MJ switching up the car after a long while. I remember him using G2, but just not that one. So honestly, it's a bit of a shock.
He has been on that G2 Dominus. He's been on Dominus for absolutely ever, so no surprise that he's still sticking here. But yeah, he changed G2 to a different G2. Whoa, big scare.
Crazy. But going to be a Greek Squad kind of pushing into the blue territory. Philandrew going to be up for a shot, just sent a little too close. MJ forced to go up afterwards. Nick sending a soft one, gonna be Big Dig kind of pushing it back. Could be an open net. Is Dig able to get around? First shot going the chat disable.
That's what we like. That's what I've been saying the entire time. This Greek squad just can't seem to figure out what the heck they're doing. It's been the entire season. They are just completely lost around the field, to be honest.
Yeah.
Don't quote anything I've ever said the last 3 or twice that I've casted them. Ignore them.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's just rust, right? I mean, it's been what, a minute and a half in your very first game in this series.
No, honestly, it's a 3-0 sweep. Greek squad. They just don't have it anymore. They were they burned a little too bright here in the the first series, and after that, it's all downhill.
And how Icarus had flown too close to the sun. Greek squad is about to meet their maker.
Oh, exactly. Exactly, indeed. But, again, we are now 2 minutes into this game 1 here. Chat Disable getting their first goal, and we haven't really seen Greek Squad with a ton of shots. It really actually has been Chat Disable with a lot of pressure here. And I do know, after seeing their first game, the biggest thing they need to really focus on is just booming touches downfield. They actually were getting so unbelievably unlucky with their amount of crossbars and post hits that they were getting. So they can clean up their shooting from their last series. I think we are legitimately going to see a different result here.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I think Greek is going to do just fine, but to be honest, I haven't seen anything too crazy. Right as I say something about Flandreau throwing this one up to the sidewall and getting just a good read off over top last defender.
Yeah, he's just built different. Again, Flandreau, I am expecting him to be one of the top scorers in this entire division here. With the success that he did have last season in Div B, which is why, again, that's why I have them rated as the #1 team here. But Frosty Nick, again, is a reigning champion. So is MJ. So we got quite a few champions here with a lot to work up here. Like you said, Woodsfall, though, going into his second season. Didn't have the best season last time. Looking to get some redemption here. But a good 1-1 to start game 1.
MJ looking for a bit, either a pass or a redirect. Neither go on. Nick gonna be sending this one back. Gonna be off the backboard. Dig there for a shot. Cut off by MJ. Still popped out mid. Futago opting to let this one be sent out to his corner. Nick there for the catch. Doesn't get out. Gonna be Flandreau up for a shot. Puts it soft on his wheels. Could have gone in. Futago there. MJ up for a shot. Fakes it around. Dig sending this one out to the side. Flandreau trying to keep this one out. Gonna be Dig putting one on. And Greek squad just not able to get a good enough touch.
That goes in. I don't think either one of us were expecting that to actually be a touch. Flandreau not getting the best touch here. Big Day just throwing that one. Woodsfall, that's just, he wasn't expecting to be put in that situation here. Good reaction there from Big Dig to put Chat Disabled up 2-1 here. Greek squad going to be on the back foot again. Might be getting a kickoff goal here, though. Again, a diving save from Big Dig. Woodsfall still in a dangerous spot here. We see a good backflip challenge. MJ, though, trying to get up there, but the Dominus, as long as it is, still not able to get a touch on that ball.
Yeah, Flandreau putting a shot on. And right as you were talking about it earlier, Flandreau, the biggest scorer on Greek squad as of right now.
Yeah, Big Dig again. Going for that one. You see Frosty Nick coming back on zero boost and Futago missing his half flip. Just a 3-man comedy of errors, unfortunately. No one on Chat Disabled able to get in a good position. And as soon as Greek squad gave up the lead, within 15 seconds, they got back to at least a tie here. We're going to see a ceiling shot. Not much is going to happen in that one. Woodsfall gets around 1. Trying to go around the second and third. And why is nobody challenging on the goal line? You can see all of Chat Disabled just waiting and praying, but they needed someone to go there early. And that was one of the problems they had last series, is not having someone be that early first-man challenge.
I think that's probably going to be their issue, is learning out defensive rotations. As Nick tries to put another one on, it's going to be Woods putting their defense to the test right now. Strut sends this one out mid. Looks to be almost a double commit. Nick sending this one up. Tries to get another good touch. Dig sending one up. Nick for the redirect. Doesn't get it. Not quite. Futago left as last man back. Flandreau able to collect in his corner. Futago getting the 50 cent high. Dig is up. MJ meets him out to his corner. Woods full boost, full ball. And opts to send this one high and run bit either, I think, what, defense? Not defense. What's it called?
Offense? Defense? There's only 2 of them. I don't know how to help you here. I'm sorry.
Yes, he's running defense on the blue side. Yes. But
This could be dangerous here. Frosty Nick doesn't have a lot of boost. Futago, not a lot of boost either. And we do force it to OT here in game 1. Chat disabled, pushing Greek Squad to the brink, taking the lead both times, and then dropping it fairly early here. This first OT win is going to be massive as Big Dig rips one off the crossbar. Frosty Nick not able to get there in time. Futago going to be having to wait. MJ using that dominance, trying to get it around 1, going for a dunk. Futago with 0 boost, has to go for a backflip. Everyone is incredibly awkward. Philandra coming in for the shot. This is dangerous. Big Dig now going the other way, and everyone is jumping for this ball. No one is getting a proper hit. And Greek Squad with the first chance in OT, but chat disabled. Not pretty, but they do survive the first onslaught.
I don't know. Chat disabled already being put back on their hind legs again. Popping this one out mid.
Oh my
one up. Demo
God,
defender.
there's no way!
2 misses.
Ah!
3 misses. 4.
Boys!
Is it 5?
Boys!
Is it 5? Okay. Philandru, nice play. Almost 5 whole misses on net in that one short period of time. Holy.
That might be one of the most ridiculous OT goals we have seen. What, 3 crossbars and a post within 2 seconds, the open net whiffs on both sides. That was interesting, with Philandro getting a hat trick and 8 shots. Yeah, again, there's a reason that I have been hyping up this man this whole season so far. My God, what a game 1 from the captain, rocking the season 20 floor destroyer tag.
Yeah, I think Greek Squad, they're looking good. Mostly Philandru, but they're looking good. I'm looking to see more out of Woods, right? Woods having the lowest points on the entire team, whereas Captain has the most. I mean, clearly there's a disconnect. I mean, it's working, but there's a disconnect, right?
Yeah, it's hard to disagree with that scenario here, as we are going to be working our way slowly into game 2. And I did say that I do expect Greek Squad to take this one either 3-0 or a 3-1. And as you saw, Chat Disabled had some really, really good opportunities there, but in the end, not able to withstand. Honestly, it was Philandro in the air being so quick. Chat Disabled, they had good touches here, but again, it goes back to just their shooting. Both teams just get beat by that 4th defender in the post or the crossbar.
Yeah.
Boys.
Here we see it again. Oh, yikes. Philandro having to pick up for his team.
Big Dig just not in a good spot there, Futago, and no one expected that. No one in a good spot here. And I don't want to say that Greek Squad are just getting some freebies here, but you would expect Chat Disabled to have at least one of them be able to put a hand up for that shot. So immediately after dropping OT in game 1, Chat Disabled finds themselves again down in regulation.
It's definitely going to be a lot harder for Chat Disabled to kind of come back. Philandru looking a bit optimistic on that ball. Going to be MJ taking this one out to the corner. He gets another touchdown. Woods pops this one high. Philandru sitting out mid, jumps little early. Going to be left for Dig to try and get this one out. Woods cutting him off. Left for Futago trying to get it around 1. Woods there again, keeping it in this blue half. Going to be Philandru popping it high. Does he get one more? He does. Double. Not quite. Woods there for the pickup. Philandru trying to put it on, and Greek Squad has clearly found their motion.
Ooh, lots of demos happening here. Frosty Nick going to be forced to try to throw this one. Does go mid, courtesy of Philandro. MJ actually gets a touch over 1. Wood spoil and MJ both backflipping, both awkward. MJ pops it over high. Frosty Nick is there. Futago in the net. This is dangerous. And again, what a cluster in front of the Chat Disabled goal here. But still, the defense does survive, but I'm a little nervous right now for them.
Yeah, I don't know. Chat Disabled. I mean, not to be mean, they look a little disabled now. I'm not gonna lie, right? The moment that ball goes above the crossbar, they're just all like stunned.
No, I agree. They don't. You can tell right now they're not sure who needs to go for this one. As Frosty gets a great touch on 1. MJ with the pre-jump. What? Okay, I guess we're just saving that with the free jump. Frosty Nick not going for that one as first man here. We see Futago, little awkward again, who wanted to go for it. As, like you said, the ball in the air, and it seems right now Chat Disabled just doesn't really know who needs to go for that ball. Futago now gets beat up by 1. Big Dig, not a lot of boost to work with here. MJ is going to be able to get this one back mid. Frosty Nick does get beat out again. Woodsplit with the fake, and there goes Philandro, and what a save. But again, the ball pops up. Frosty Nick not able to get it, and Chat Disabled hanging on by a thread, but Greek Squad, I think they found their plan. Hit the ball in the air and watch the panic unfold.
Yeah, Greek Squad, they have found their way, right? They know what to do. But Woods just, I've seen, that's the third aerial shot I've seen him miss, where it is a relatively open net. I don't know what to tell him. Again, okay. All right, Woods, shut me up, I guess. All right, you know.
He's saying, Chemic, I'll show you how to win an individual game, all right? Here's how you do it here. As he is going to slot that one. As he is going to slot that one.
All right. I see how it is, K-Tool. All right. Wow. Didn't have to call me out like that.
Oh, I didn't, but I'm going to have to take advantage.
Shout out Skeleton Crew. Shout out Skeleton Crew.
Oh, and that is going to be Woodspot with the whiff. This should be cleaned up by MJ. No one wants to hit it. Philander getting an interesting touch. And again, the ball seems to only sit between 5 minutes or 5 feet in front of this Chat Disabled net. They haven't had like any. I cannot wait to see what this game looks like. This has been legitimately one of the most dominant games possession-wise that we have ever seen. Futago and Frosty Nick in the corner, both of them with both of them on low boots. It's obviously, as a club owner, it's a little frustrating to watch, but even just from a casting standpoint, these players are, you know, they're all champs. You would think, you know, standard champ rotation. Yeah, really? Like, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I don't know.
They're like Diamond 3, Champ 1 right now, all right? I know Philandra's like Champ 2, Champ 3 roughly. But regardless, I need to see a lot more because right now, it is survival mode for this Chat Disabled squad, right? They do not seemingly have a plan, and somehow MJ gives them that goal. We take it. Big dig, 1v3.
What is happening? Like, it feels like I have 200 on green at a roulette table right now. Like, I don't know what's going on.
I like Silk's comment of that ball, love the blue box. It does. It has sat there, and that's the funny thing. It's not shots like from far out that are like getting saved on the goal line. It's the ball right here, just sitting in the box. If we see Woodsball might be getting a counter here, as Big Dig does survive, and all of a sudden we got just over a minute left in game 2. And right now, Greek Squad just need to get a couple more big clears here and survive on defense, and they'll be looking at triple match point here and securing their spot as the #1 team so far in Season 8 in Div C.
Hopefully, let's see what they can work out. It's going to be Greek Squad now on the offense again for what feels like the 10th time this match. Bit of a double commit coming out. Woods sending this one in the corner. This one's going to come down fast in front of the net. Philandrew opting to play this one back. Putting one on, sent off the side. MJ is going to be there again, keeping this one on the blue half, popping it high. Futago goes, Big Dig, doesn't see him. It's going to be Woods popping this one high. MJ, Philandrew sitting out mid, keeps this one on. Going to be Nick trying to get anything going. Woods is up, sends this one just a little bit far. Gets a touch around his own teammate. You're going to be allowing Dig here, trying to get this one out. Miss flips as it sits on the orange background.
Dance here, Big Dig has to force back. Frosty Nick, a little bit of a pot shot here. One corner, Big Dig trying to beat out one. Does get the beat, but that is going to be just a little too late here as Greek Squad are going to find themselves up 2-0 in this series. And they're just, this is just, that's just memeing. He's just making fun of the, you got to love that here. Big Dig, just so incredibly awkward. And yeah, that is I'm not gonna lie, that should probably be a hard pill to swallow, and a little bit of a wake-up call here from this Chat Disabled squad. I cannot wait to look at the possession of this individual game, because that is one of the most one-sided games genuinely I have seen, and you have to give a massive shout out to this Greek squad out-shooting them 11-2.
Yeah.
And they have to play again. Keep that in mind. Chat Disabled have to play right after this again.
Yeah. I mean, here's what I don't understand, right? Greek Squad has had a very, I mean, I don't want to say tough time putting it in the back of the net, but they all have 4 goals. I feel like they should have 8, right? Now, here's the thing. Chat Disabled has defended 4 of those 8 shots. Where is the momentum moving out of their blue half, right? They've had so many opportunities, so many saves, so many missed opportunities from Orange. Where is it going?
I will say,
That's
and
what I'm
I know Futago's gonna watch this back. I offered a replay review earlier, and he said, nah, I don't think we need it. Y'all better be getting a game off of this #1 squad here. I don't want any sweeps here. But no, in all honesty though, they played really solid in game 1. Like they had a lot of really good opportunities, but game 2, Greek squad just completely smothered them. So it's going to be interesting to see, hey, going into this game 3, what changes do we see? That's already a good start there. Futago, no, not able to get that one, but Big Dig already with a very dangerous opportunity. Pass infield to Frosty Nick, trying to get it around 1. Can he get it around the second one? And we see a great challenge there from Philandra. And you can see how quickly this Greek squad is able to counter.
I kind of saw a bit of a switch up in plans there already. And I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. Because if I do, stuff like this happens, right? Philandra, again, good shot, and a double commit in net. So, what do you do?
Again, I have to give a massive props to Greek Avenger, who clearly told this Greek squad team to just hit the ball in the air. That's how you defeat this chat-disabled squad. And unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be working here. But again, with so much time left, hoping this chat-disabled squad is going to be able to figure something out here, as that's a really good touch midfield. We're going to see a touch off the corners. Anyone there to follow? Big Dig, not able to get there. Woodspoil going to rip this one downfield. Is Frosty with the miss on 1. Big Dig trying to go for the solo play. I thought he might be hitting Frosty downfield. Futago is going to try to rip it off the back wall, but again, it just seems that Chat Disabled isn't quite on the same page with how they want to attack this ball. There's Frosty with the whiff on 1. Big Dig with the whiff, and unfortunately, that was going to be a golden opportunity squandered by, again, the 4th defender.
Yeah, Chat Disabled, again, still sitting on their hind legs here. They had that good push at the start. Nick trying to go for those bumps, but it just hasn't been any pressure relieved off this blue half. Woods, again, going to be sending this one high. Going to be down. Ooh, Philandra's sitting a bit farther back than I'd expect. Going to be Dig sending this one on. Woods pushed too far up. And Dig putting this game tied with 3 minutes left.
Yeah, Philandra definitely not the touch he was going for. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad touch to hit it off the sidewall like that. But clearly the second and third man just weren't really ready for that one. And again, Chat Disabled getting a good rip all the way downfield. It is going to be a Big Dig scoring again. He seems to be the one who has been able to find the back of the net for this Chat Disabled squad. Really looking for their captain, Frosty, to really come alive here in the series. They're definitely going to need him, and they're going to need a lot of goals here as Philandra, the captain of Greek squad, again, showing how simple it is to hit the ball in a straight line.
Yeah, that moment of hesitation from Futago is what solidified where Philandra was shooting, right? It's a you do or you don't kind of situation. But Futago, again, trying to get something on, sends it just far back to the corner. Dig, gonna be sending this one out. Woods up for the save. Woods missing the touch he needs, and Nick solidifying another tie game.
I'm telling you, Big Dig, he is the one who is getting the offense here. Captain does get a little bit of a tap in here. And again, this is the life we need from Chat Disable. However, I don't expect the Greek squad to keep giving up these freebie goals that we have seen here in Game 3. Obviously, we do know that the last game is the hardest to close out here, but I do love to see a little bit more aggression that we are seeing from this Chat Disabled squad. It's a great stepping stone, but I still need a lot more work to get done here because clearly, Greek squad will find the back of the net.
Yeah, I mean, Greek squad, you know it eventually. The moment you start letting them pepper your backboard is the moment you know that your life is on a time clock. Nick, there for a shot, taking it up for the first time this game. An amazing hit downwards. Holy.
I love to see Greek squad there. You can see right now in Philandra's eyes, he is holding back tears right now from giving up these unanswered goals here. He just wanted to close it out, but you know what? Not always how you expect it to happen here. Please, for the love of God, don't score this. Okay, thank you.
Oh, ew. MJ, come on. MJ. All right, Nick, thank you. Thank you, Nick.
Yeah, there's a lot of double commits on that goal line there. as we see Frosty Nick getting a 100% 10 out of 10 demo on the goalie, and they might get punished for it going the other way as MJ has absolutely zero boost. Big Dig going to be missing that one. Landro is going to be third man back, and again, we just need the clock to tick down further and further. Big Dig with the rip down field. That's not as far as he wants to go, and that is going to be an absolutely wide open net!
MJ. Okay. I feel like we both have our mouths open right now. Is this accurate?
Yeah,
like jaws drop.
I'm 99% sure that was in, and if it wasn't, MJ, then bow to you. That was an incredible pass. If it was in, then you know what? Maybe he's just flexing on us, and I have to respect it because it.
No, that was it.
Did work.
Don't give him that. That was it.
Okay. Well, maybe they're just
I mean,
memeing.
I'll take great team play. Great.
They're confident. They're confident on this. All right, let's be honest. But regardless, right now,
MJ
I do know
gonna try and keep moving. Yeah.
they're trying to move right now. It's Woodsfoil. I'm just saying that Greek squad again. They're feeling confident. They need to get one more goal, most likely, to close it out here and to get a 3-0 sweep here. That is a great demo though on that first man here as MJ trying to work the dominance downfield. Is going to be missing the mid boost though. Going off the corner here. 50 seconds left. Again, Frosty Nick though. He is starting to be a little more aggressive, which is what I like to see. But the problem is he just hasn't had a lot of resources to work with.
Yeah, I mean it's a little bit difficult when the ball is being shoved in your net so often, right?
Balls in the air.
Landrew up with a very, very good touchdown.
Balls in the air.
40 seconds left.
What can I say?
I mean, yeah. Good coaching Greek. Good coaching.
I'm telling you. It's funny. I actually did message him and just like, hey, any chance you want to cast this individual game with me? Have our teams go against each other? Unfortunately, he was not able to. We'll have to hopefully have to enjoy some club owners casting against each other. And right now, though, I need to see Chat Disable get a goal here in the next 20 seconds. So they are, in fact, going to be bowing out to a 3-0 sweep here. We're going to see Philanthropy trying to put this one on target. And again, Greek squad. So far, it's been dominant, and they are definitely solidifying themselves as that #1 team. Yeah.
Again, they're just here to stat pad and stunt on him for the last couple of seconds. But, I mean, you got to think of it on Chat Disabled side, right? You just lost 3-0 after having 2 chances on taking a game against probably the best team in DCRL. How are you going to fix your mental in the 15 minutes for us to load up the next game, right?
It's going to be a good question. It's something we are going to have to figure out. But for right now, we're going to figure out a little bit into the minds of this Greek squad team with a dominant 3-0. But here's the interesting thing. Chat Disabled. They had 11 shots. Where has that been? Last game, they had 2. Like, well, what are we doing, guys? We just need a little bit more consistency.
Second man dig.
Unfortunately, K-Tools Kittens is now sitting at 0-6 on the season. It is not pretty, guys, but it is what it is. We'll make it work. Trust me, it'll be a comeback. But for right now, we're working on getting the Greek squad in here, and we'll see if we can get these boys into the casting room here. So, hello, boys. How's it going?
Howdy.
You know, I feel like we've done this before, where you guys just seem to dominate a team and easy going here. Is it just what? Just Phil? Just another day at the workshop, or what?
Sure, yeah. That's what. Yeah. Having fun.
Hard to disagree when you guys are dominating my team, so appreciate you for that. K-Tools Kids is now 0-6, so thank you for that. But regardless, I am kind of curious though, especially coming out from the green room side. Kemek and I noticing anytime the ball was really in the air, you guys seemed to just have a lot better read on it, and it seemed in the game specifically that Chat Disabled seemed to be struggling. Was that something that you guys noticed and planned for, or was it just the ball seemed to fall your way more often than not tonight?
I don't think we really planned for it. It just sort of happened. I don't know if we're just quicker to it or what it is, but it worked out.
Fair enough. Woodsfoil, going to you. I don't want to say it just looked easy for you guys. You and MJ, obviously, kind of the support. Obviously, Phil being so quick in the air. But I mean, obviously, starting out the season, sitting at 3-0 right now. Obviously, MJ, you're coming off a win as well. But Woodsfoil, how easy has it been so far to, let's be honest, solidifying you guys yourself as the #1 team in this division?
I mean, it feels pretty good. I feel like we're just taking what they're giving us mainly. Whenever we see a weakness, we just take advantage of it.
Seems to be. And then MJ, again, you won last season. Do I need to already engrave it for this season, or like what's happening?
No. Don't go going that far just yet, K2. It's not solidified in stone or a plaque yet.
Fair enough. Well, I do know that the chat predictions, I believe, was, what is it, 91% in your favor. So you guys were definitely the heavy favorites. No surprise there. And again, going into the rest of the season, do you guys, I mean, obviously it's only been week 1, but do you guys think, first of all, do you guys think you're #1, I should say?
Yeah, sure. I don't know. I don't know what some of the teams out there look like yet, I guess. But it sure feels like it.
That's what we're looking for here. Kamek, what do you got for these boys?
I have one specifically for Woods. How many shots on net did it take for you to finally lock in that last game or that second game?
I mean, yeah, I mean, I have the tag crossbar queen, you know. I'm just known for it.
Hey, I also have crossbar hero for a reason. Just saying. I know your pain.
Hey, Pen, here's your next big project here. I'm sorry to say, but no, congratulations, boys. Yeah, it was a very, very dominant victory. And honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys at LAN, because let's be honest, you're making it there.
I agree. We should try to castle curse him as hard as possible right now. I agree with that. Yes, you are. You guys are making it as the #1 seed. It's guaranteed at this point. I love that. So, but either way,
anti-skeleton crew 10-0 on LAN. You're making it all the way. MJ gets another one on the plaque. You know, let's just
technically
start getting on that now.
Doing math. 9.
No, we're gonna throw the final and take
13-0 would be a perfect LAN. 13-0 would be a perfect LAN. So, anyways, regardless, that's what you guys have to look forward to. Right now, we have another match. I am curious, since I guys have you here, our next match is chat disabled again. They are playing directly after this match. How do you guys feel about that as a team? If you had, kind of got your ass kicked, if you have to play in 20 minutes, how do you think the mental is going to be going into that next game? And do you weirdly have any advice for your opponents, or do you want to let them potentially suffer again?
I kind of thought about that a little bit before we started because I knew they were playing, and I thought if we did dominate them, then it might wreck their mental a little bit. But they just got to think it's a new game, reset everything, and hopefully it'll go their way.
I hope that'll happen. But again, appreciate it, you guys. Best of luck in the future. And again, we'll probably see you in these winners interviews. That seems to be what happened. But again, congrats, and we'll see you guys real soon.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Kamek, are you still here? Your camera seemed to die.
The blood sacrifice seems to have run out. So give me just one hot second here. I'm working on it.
Hey, all I know is that I am 1-0 on my predictions right now. So we love that. We'll see if I can go 3-0 on tonight. And again, unfortunately, it was predicting against my own squad. I went from 300 channel points to 400 channel points. So we are making progress, ladies and gentlemen.
Go.
I definitely was at like 60,000 a couple weeks ago, but my predictions suck. But tonight, hey, we're 1-0 right now. We're trying to get to 3-0 on the night. But again, it was a 3. It was a quick time, right? We got a little bit of time until our next game at 9 o'clock. We got a half hour. So, Kamek, in your years of DivC wisdom, what the heck does chat disabled need to fix? Because they have to play a whole nother best of 5 in like 30 minutes.
First off, go get a cold drink. Go take a walk around either your apartment, dorm floor, go outside, get some fresh air, right? Reset. That's the best thing I can give you right now. Because to be honest, there's nothing like I see issues. It's rotational, it's vocal, and you're not fixing those in 15 minutes. I'm sorry to say. So just take your time, reset the mental, come back into this fresher than hopefully what you started out.
Fair enough. Fair enough. This is going to be interesting. Like I said, they have to face a bronze baddie, which is, I believe, Bweet Sharkbite. Actually, wait a second. I can look at this because I have all of these downloaded.
Yeah, Mr. Spider-Man, you should.
Give me 1 second. I want to look up the squad real quick. I should know this. 1 second. Yeah, it's Sharkbite, Bweet,
yes,
and Dr. Beppa. Which Sharkbite is
easy. All right,
he's
never mind.
If you guys don't know, Sharkbite used to play in the NDSU leagues like 5 years ago, and then ended up doing his own life and everything out of school. And he has been our permanent like emergency sub if we needed an extra player for DCRL. It has been 7 seasons of me cucking this man over of, hey Shark, can you play if we need someone? Yep, sounds good, K-Tool. And at the last second saying, sorry man, we don't need you. For 7 seasons. And this season, finally, it worked out. And he is so excited to be here. And unfortunately, he did not start a season how he wanted to. They also went 0-1 to start their season. So we are going to be having 2 win-list teams going at it tonight. One of them will finally get a dub here. So as far as the competition-wise, this on paper should be an easier matchup for this chat-disabled squad. So that at least makes me a little more faithful for this team. But again, coming off of a 3-0 dominant series, it's going to be tough to readjust the mental here.
I don't know. You're going up against Bepper. It's a free win every time. Like, come on now. Let's be honest here.
Oh, you're not wrong.
I always have to throw shade Bepper's way. All love, man. If you're tuning in, if you're not, I'll see you in Clips channel, I guess. But you know,
there you go. I was gonna say any last things you can think of here before we go to. We'll probably go to like a 15-minute intermission because again we've got it was a quick 3-0. I want to buy a little bit of time here. What do you got? What do you got?
Code DCRL in the item shop, ladies and gents. Hey, let me tell you. New season just came out, new events, new bundles. Code DCRL everywhere you can. Below us as well. You see the follows. Go follow us everywhere. Eventually, we'll start posting our clips again. Hey, if you're a part of that team, get on it. Otherwise, join us in the Discord. We're a very friendly group. Besides a select few, but you know, if you get tangled with them, you're in it for the long haul. So you know. Yeah, come join our community, come chill out. So
I love that. Well, appreciate you casting as always, Mr. Chemix. So that'll be it for our first match of the night. Again, we have 2 more Div C because the only thing we seemingly cast at this point is Div C. Go figure. But regardless, appreciate you casting me, good sir. We're gonna be back in 15 minutes for our second match of the night.